Welcome to the Remembrance boss tier list. Me and Blake have both finally played through Elden Ring once. It was our first playthrough ever, and we're gonna give our opinion of who the hardest bosses were. Right here we got Actual God. Don't mess with them, like they're pretty good, so like I wouldn't, fight them, but they're not the best. Kinda has hands, like, he can hit hard, but I can handle him type of bosses. Small Fry, it's just like a weak boss, yeah, whatever. And then not even worth my time, little bro. Like, just move on. Like, I'm just gonna run through this boss fight real quick.
What's funny about this tier list is that depending on people's builds for, at least their first playthrough, like some of these might have been more difficult than others for other people. So we'll see how it goes. What's this? Yeah. What's the first remember? I can't even tell what the first remembrance is.
I can tell you. So this is Godric, the grafted.
Oh, okay.
The grafted.
I would probably put Godric like right in the middle.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too.
Kinda has
hands. Yeah.
Okay, let's put him there.
Yeah, I mean, he, especially when you first encounter him on that first playthrough, like that was hard. For me, it took me like 20 tries,
Yeah, it wasn't easy, like too easy for me either.
Yeah, and I like went away and leveled up, came back, like it was one of those. So yeah, definitely no slouch, especially at the time you encounter him. Renala,
Small Fry,
like. Yeah, but
I mean, for my build, she was a Small Fry. Phase 1 is really easy.
Phase 2,
easy. half of her attacks in Phase 2 are her summoning other things to do it for her. Yeah, she is Small Fry.
But no, yeah, definitely, I agree. But she was very spammy. It probably took me 5 to 10 tries. Right. So, yeah, but
two of my tries were figuring out Phase 1.
Yeah, same. So. She wasn't that bad. Radon might be our first don't mess with them.
Yeah, I think he's don't mess with them. Not actual God.
No, he's nice because he has the cheese where as soon as you spawn, he's hitting you with bow and arrow, like crazy attacks with that, and then he's got the gravity attacks where he's pulling you in and like hitting you with the swords. He was different for sure.
He was no slouch.
Yeah, no slouch. So don't mess with them. Let's change that to no slouch. Okay, it's lowercase, but that's fine. All right.
Okay.
The deer.
So now we got Ancestral Spirit. Small Fry?
Yeah, I mean, he was low key. He was not even worth my time.
Yeah, I think the other one that you can do in Knocker, and it's like the smaller version of it, was harder than that one.
Really?
or something.
I think I was way too over leveled. Like I did this way later in my playthrough, and I did too. I absolutely mowed through him. It was bad.
Yeah,
it was bad.
Yeah, it wasn't close.
Yeah, so not even worth my time. Rykard, dude, Rykard was actual God, and it's just to me because I didn't know to use the serpent spear, and I probably tried 20 times with my normal build. And got to phase 2 a few times. But
I was gonna say maybe kinda has hands, maybe Small Fry because of the Serpent Hunter, but I think we can put kinda has hands.
Okay. Yeah, because
I don't think he belongs in No Slouch or Actual God because of the Serpent Hunter.
No Slouch or Actual God without Serpent Hunter.
Sure, but maybe No Slouch, not Actual God.
Hunter,
definitely
since
not.
We used it too, kinda has hands. I'll take it.
Yeah.
And it's a 2-part fight. Like, you got to kill the serpent and then him. So,
right.
It's a good fight, but
this bitch
serpent made it easy. Ooh,
honestly, this bitch is no slouch, in my opinion. She's annoying as fuck.
Yeah, I'm with that.
No slouch.
Because she, like, has the pincher attack where she can, like, eat
you. And the exploding, where she just turns into the void and just vanishes and explodes, and you're just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, you're right. That's horrible.
And no horse across the map.
Yeah, true. This is Florisax.
Florisax. Okay.
Yeah, Florisax. It's the Black Dragon and Fia's questline. I thought it was pretty easy.
Yeah, I was gonna say kinda has hands.
It was cool. Yeah, kinda has hands. I'm down.
Yeah.
Harley, quit barking. Yeah, it kinda has hands because I did that really late, so I was already kind of leveled up, and it was easy. But his spear attack is crazy. Okay, Morgott. Morgott was,
Morgott was no slouch
boogeyman.
for me.
Yeah.
One of my boogeymen.
Yeah.
He was, I mean, looking back on it, it's a pretty easy moveset.
But at the time, it was hard. And for reference, we didn't like summon on anyone really.
No one.
Yeah, no.
I only did on Melania.
Yeah. So these are all like, you know, legit. This is how hard we feel like they are without summons and stuff. So
I was appropriately leveled for Morgott as well, I think. Like I was like level 60 maybe or something.
I think I was leveled up because I was kind of ready for Fire Giant after him. So how many tries do you think it took you?
30 to 50.
Yeah.
In between there somewhere.
Yeah, he was no slouch, because that's like the turning point into mid-game, I feel like.
Yeah, it is. It is. That's the first throne at the Elder Throne.
Yeah, so that was
Elden
like the
Throne boss.
He's like the protector of the mid-game. Like, you got to beat him to take that next step as a tarnished, you know?
As a Elden Lord, yeah.
So, I like that.
Okay.
I like that. No slouch. I like that. We'll make God actually hard.
Yeah, for sure.
Fire
Giant, no slouch.
You think?
Just base. I mean, he's just annoying, but I mean, I guess he's not difficult.
He's just not though. Like
he's just long.
I feel like I did it in like 5 tries after I figured out you just keep hitting the same ankle.
Yeah, I would do. Okay, kind of has hands. Yeah,
because
he only took me like 10.
Yeah, no, it was pretty easy. Mog. Mog is no
Which one?
slouch.
Real
the
Mog?
actual Mog, yeah. Actual Lord of Blood.
I would say for me, he was no slouch.
Yeah, I would say so too, because he has the second phase, which is tough. And I didn't know about the shackle for a little bit, so I had some tries without the shackle. And I didn't know about the crystal tier that blocks his nihil attack.
Yep.
So, yeah, definitely no slouch. But once I learned about those things, he was kind of
He had hands.
Yeah. Okay. Melania.
Put her up there.
Melania.
Put her up there.
This is our
Put her up
first
there.
actual god.
Put her up there.
Blake, how was your experience with Melania?
It was rough. I began comparing myself to Kai Cenat. But then I realized he actually had like several hundred deaths on her.
Dude, I just remember one time you died and you were like, I'm actually worse than Kai. I was crying, dude.
But yeah, probably closer to 100 tries for me, and I ended up using a mimic in first try with a mimic, I think.
God.
But that's how close I was without mimic. Like, with it was easy. But she's an actual god for sure.
Yeah, no, for sure. No, I was about the same way. It was a 3-day journey for me, and 100 tries plus probably. It was rough. So shout out Melania, but like I enjoyed it.
Yes, I did
wasn't
too.
like
I did too.
The worst experience of my life. Like I actually enjoyed it.
It's great to reflect on.
Yeah. Malekith.
Okay.
Malekith.
I mean, I'm putting him up there as well for me. I mean, actual god.
No,
like his
I'm with
moveset after you get past Beast Clergyman is crazy.
Dude, this fight actually was like the turning point in my journey as a player for like my first time, because like it was the first fight that actually tested me to where I was doing it 50 plus times and just hammering my head into a wall over and over and over and over until I finally got it. Like I just went numb. Like I just stopped getting mad and I just kept doing it and eventually got there. But yeah, no, that was definitely the first peek at what the hard bosses could be.
Exactly.
Yeah,
he's actual god.
Yeah.
Is this Placidus Axe?
Yeah, Placidus Axe.
I don't know. I think I didn't take that
about
many
as hard
tries.
as Astal.
Yeah, I was gonna say no slouch. Because that one late beam attack he does is like undodgeable.
Yeah.
And I was pretty over leveled when I did it, so
sorry, I'm
not too sure.
Yeah, no, I was definitely, he was my last Remembrance boss that I got, so I was definitely as leveled up as I could have been. It took me probably 5 tries. I had to make the run a few times for sure, but yeah, he's the hardest dragon, but dragons are kind of easy.
Yes, they are. Yeah, there's a little cheese behind them.
Yeah, but I don't know. He's definitely no slouch. Like, he has a lot of moves, a lot of different moves. The laser beams are insane at the end, so no slouch. I like it. Godfrey.
Or
No
Lou.
slouch. No slouch.
Yeah, I'm thinking no slouch as well.
Yeah, got to. Okay.
He's nice with it. The grab attacks and the stomps,
Yeah.
timings, and everything is awkward as fuck.
Yeah, for sure. And whenever he does grab you with Horaloo, you are screwed. Like, it does a lot of damage. So
You are.
Yeah, he's definitely difficult. He was the first boss that actually I got hung up on New Game Plus 2 or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Because, like,
that's
after
right.
New Game Plus, I've just been cruising through bosses now. And then it took me like 50 tries again. Like, I got stuck on him. Like, it was insane. So he's harder than he looks. Last but not least, the Elden Beast.
I would probably say kind of has hands.
Nah, dude. For me, this took me so many tries, bro. It took
I didn't
me
think it was
so
that
many
hard.
tries. Okay, Radagon got so easy.
Radagon, if Radagon was on here by himself, he'd be small fry.
Yeah. And
He's ass.
since then, he's been way easier than a lot of these bosses have been to play again. I just think I was taking way too much damage to the Elden Beast. So if I did mess up at all, like one slash of a sword or like the disc throws that he does or whatever would mess me up bad. So the way I beat him is I eventually got the holy damage negation spell.
Oh yeah.
And he was not doing as much damage, and I like easily beat him after that. So I think it's just like endurance, and you kind of have to learn it. So it is
Put
going
him
to
at
take
the
some
top
tries.
of kind of has hands.
Okay. Yeah.
I think that's respectable.
Yeah. All right.
Over fire giant, but not quite Godfrey level.
Now, real quick, I think No Slouch shouldn't be this packed. I think Astral
agree.
can move down, because I think Fire
That's fine.
Giant and some of
That's
these guys
fine.
are as hard as he was. Morgott could probably stay. Morgott's
Morgoth can
good.
stay.
Morgott's got a lot of moves.
I mean, we've got Radon, Morgott, Moog, Placidusax, and Godfrey in No Slouch.
Yeah.
That seems about right.
Yeah, I like that. Could any of these people move down, like Godric, maybe?
I think Godric, I think, can move down, but me personally,
Nah,
would be in
from
kinda
where
has
you
hands.
find him, like he's the
very
second
early.
boss, very early, so he is hard.
he's the first Remembrance.
Yeah. So we got to leave him there. Okay.
Okay.
I like it.
I'm happy
this
with
is
it.
this is it. So yeah, this is our expert opinion of
Expert.
how hard the bosses are in Elden Ring. Let us know what y'all think. Let us know where you would have placed these bosses, and stay tuned for more Elden Ring videos. Peace.
Like, comment, and subscribe.